Morning, everybody in Australia and Sydney, and good evening, everyone in North America. My name is Danish. I'm a technical trader and I trade S&P 500 futures. But here is the weekly chart analysis for the major indices. We would have first few minutes just for the analysis, and then uh, you are welcome to pose your questions. Um, Beginning with S&P 500 futures. On a weekly chart, this is just testing the upper limits of the sideways coil. If you could notice, this high is coinciding with this close. So it's kind of trying to turn around the stage, which is in confirmation with this sideways consolidation. We may possibly see one more uh, downward movement before we move up again for good in the near future. Looking at it on a daily, this was the spike on Monday, which had a lot of selling pressure. And now, if you could see, based on the daily trend, it's been 10 long days of consistent uptrend. This 10-day long bull run, even though we had red days on the way up, it is still forming higher lows and higher highs. We have seen this behavior here, we have seen this behavior here. So, brace for the next downward uh, turn. Um, Going to NASDAQ. NASDAQ is in a sideways movement again, but it is forming a pennant right now. If you can see this as a pennant, and looking at a weekly chart, this is just trying to get back inside this channel. If you could see, this was a big fat bullish engulfing, and then this weekly candle was trying to pierce into the channel and face a lot of resistance. So this is just normal. It should kind of follow the lead of yes, that's S&P 500 futures. Going to Russell. Wow, Russell actually shot up big. It's it's this has been going sideways since August, and probably this is why it just shot up. Uh, this has had a very long consolidation, and hence again, if you could see, this whole week was sideways, except for Monday where it shot all the way up, closed here, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday did not come back below this double Fibonacci level of 100% of last all-time high on Russell. So this is in a very good territory, and I expect this to stay sideways at the top here, which is a very good sign for Russell. For all those people who are investing in IWM and Russell-related ETFs, this is a good sign. Uh, Looking at Dow Jones. Dow Jones is, again, this never really got affected when ES fell down, uh, but it is showing a very good recovery, but it is going sideways again. in this last 1 week, this has been going sideways. So if we look at ES versus Russell, ES has been forming higher highs and higher lows, but Russell went sideways. Sorry, Dow Jones. I'm sorry, not Russell. Went sideways just below the all-time high uh, at 29,565. Just started going sideways for the last 4 days. So this is again a normal behavior. That's how it should behave with respect to um, the sideways consolidation expectation. Um, Again, this is kind of trying to break the box and yet respecting the resistance level at all-time high at 29,565 and 29,432. These are two major resistance levels. Shoots up, stays below. Going to XJO for people in Australia. That is ASX 200. This has been in a sideways consolidation, longest possible that I've seen since June. And as you can see, it's pre-market here. The market will open in another 23 minutes. It finally did manage to put 1 foot inside this channel on the weekly chart. If you look at it on a daily, there you go. Goes up, 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 and then it's actually showing facing resistance as it entered. So if it keeps on tapping onto this black line on daily chart, we are back in the upward trend in ASX. Hopefully, this would again not fall down like it has failed here. It is actually forming higher lows, higher highs, which is a good sign. Higher highs and higher lows, but this is only this line one, so we don't know if it will continue or not. But from the looks of it, it seems like it's ready to go up. Let's just check this on a line chart. Yeah, higher lows, higher highs. I'm going to Nifty for people who invest in India. Nifty is doing good. Nifty is doing good. The whole week it went all the way up and started consolidating sideways just as it is about to hit this channel. It's behaving more like Nasdaq of late. It's just trying to enter into this channel. So probably if this trend continues, we may see some resistance when it tries to enter into the channel, just like Nasdaq, and then finally enter into it like in a couple of weeks with this kind of upward trend. Unless something drastic happens and it fails, because it has already crossed the previous all-time high, Nifty. That was 12,246.70. So it already did cross that level, and if it drops, probably it would take support here, but unless something drastic happens, it should actually form a red candle just below this channel and then get back inside this channel. So that's it for me. You may unmute yourselves and feel free to ask any questions that you may have.